Difference between the black vulture and the red and the turkey vultures. Turkey vultures, first of all, will migrate north. The black vultures stay here all year round. No, that's a turkey vulture, isn't it?
That's a turkey.
Yeah, I can see the red on him now. Yeah.
Where are you
The turkey vultures have a red on their top of their head, and the black vultures are all black. When they fly, the black vultures have white wingtips. And the black vultures do not. But you can really impress your friends if you can see vultures. You know, sometimes they're way up high and they're just like a mile away, miles away, and they're just soaring in the air. And you can easily tell the difference between black vultures and turkey vultures when they're a long way away. Turkey vultures rarely flap their wings. They soar and they glide. And they soar and they glide. Black vultures will flap their wings and soar, and flap their wings and soar, and flap their wings and soar. So you can see vultures a long way away and just impress your friends and say, I know what kind of a bird that is.
What about the teeter-totter flight pattern? Is it the turkey vulture or the black vulture that's got the teeter-totter in the air?
Well, I don't believe in that, to tell you the truth, because I've seen them both do it and I've seen them both not do it.
They will do it especially when they're banking and you don't have currents, but they'll also just hold this.
Yeah, but you don't. You can usually see it when they're flying, right? So both of them do it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
So who soars and doesn't flap?
The turkey vulture soars and rarely flaps
flaps.
its wings. I mean, it will, especially if it's down low, it'll have to get some lift. But they basically, when they're up in the air, they rarely flap their wings. Black vultures will flap their wings, soar, and flap their wings, and then soar.
Okay.
Now, the other interesting thing about vultures is that turkey vultures have a much better sense of smell than black vultures. And so turkey vultures are usually the first ones to find a dead animal or carrion on the ground. And they'll come down and they'll be eating at it. But then the black vultures see the turkey vultures there and they come down and they drive the turkey vultures away.
So the blacks flap and soar.
Yes.
Black flap.
Well, the turkey vulture, that's the one you'll see riding the thermals. And they'll get really high, and then they will soar and only flap when they have to after that.
Okay. And they're the ones that are white on, have the white wingtips.
No, black has white wingtips.
Black has white wingtips.
Turkey's got a light colored set of primary feathers from the underneath. They're not white, but they're a light colored.
Like gray from like their elbow out. Right?
No, black is the white.
A little noli?
What is it? You really can't see the white on the wingtips until they fly.
They're not all enolis. They're this way.
It's an Olis character.
Yeah, I don't know what the white would have been.
Was it white or was it
bright
kind
green.
of a
I
gray
dropped on the ground
color?
and changed colors.
Like a long, it's a long gray portion,
silvery
right?
color.
Silvery gray.
Yes.
How can you tell?
All their primary feathers are
Here, I'll show you
silvery
the
gray.
picture here. They do that.
Oh,
So you can't fly.
so the male has the big.
Now, while we're right here,
Adam's apple.
we also
He has a little
have
one.
one of the most difficult,
We've got a.
Hey guys.
Attention.
Just talk louder. Just talk louder.
I thought I did talk loud.
You scare off all the wildlife.
We have a lot of different oak trees down here, and you know, so much different than up north. It's very difficult to identify them. Our most common oak tree here is the live oak, which is the ones in the camping area. They go out so far, you wonder how the branches don't just break off and fall to the ground, because it's such a heavy wood. That's our most common oak tree. Has an elongated leaf. It's kind of thick and it's very dark green. But this one doesn't grow the same way. This is a laurel oak. It grows straight up. It doesn't have those big old branches that branch off low to the ground and go way out. In addition, the leaves are a little bit longer, but they're lighter colored. These are light green leaves, whereas the live oak has a dark green leaf. But the most telling feature is the bark. The bark tends to be a smooth gray bark. Until they get big, then it will get some furrows in it, but not to the point that live oaks do. So that's definitely a laurel oak.
So they're smooth green, so they're old, and then they get wrinkled like the rest of them, right?
Swift Mud does a good job of keeping them under control. I don't really think that there are any invasive plants in here that we're going to see. Oh yeah, well, we might see some. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I can't remember. There's not
If you have
very
to work
many.
that hard at it, it can't be for them.
Swift Mud does a great job in controlling invasive species. You will see a lot of poison ivy in here. Some of our
Just talking about things to watch for.
so just be careful as you
The
go.
grapevine and smilax are somewhat invasive.
Some of our native species, you know, can become invasive. You know, we have a lot of grapevines,
Grapevine.
usually muscadine grape, and I've seen grapevines that will completely cover bushes and trees so so that they can't get any light. So some of our natives can become invasive.
Got to hit that with a little bit of Floridone,
What's that?
a little bit of systemic herbicide, kill those vines off.
Yeah, yeah.
Floridone?
Yeah, use Sonar. Sonar AS.
This one had a dent.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a common plant. If you have it in your yard, flower, you usually pull it out
With an
because it's not a
adjuvant.
particularly attractive
You have to have
plant.
an
It's called
adjuvant,
Spanish
like
needles,
breeze.
but
Yeah.
the butterflies love it.
Is that a shepherd? Some people
Shepherd's
call it
needle.
shepherd's needle too?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Is
that's
that
the
what
thing
flower comes with it, shepherd's needle?
White.
This
It's-
flower?
it?
Spanish needles
Spanish.
that I know of.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it called something else and I don't remember what it was.
It's Biden, people